All right, we are live, and I remembered to unmute right away this time. Hello, everybody. This will be our second session here. Hope everybody's doing all right. We'll just kind of go over who's all playing again here. So, whoever wants to go first, go for it, and then we'll just make the loop around.
I mean, I'm, first in the pictures,
There
so
you
might
go.
as well, right?
Go for it.
And yeah, I feel like I did a bit of an injustice for Vivra last time, so I'm gonna go into a little more detail for the folks that are just wanting to listen instead of watching. I falsely assumed that everyone would actually be looking at the stream. So I'm Retta, and I am playing Vivra, the Twili druid. She has dark red hair, which is very short, even though in the picture it looks long. That's just the hand that comes out the back from time to time, and light blue skin. And she wears a thin light dress, so she can move really easily. That's also red. And she does, it's not in the picture, but she has a backpack, and attached to the backpack is a small shield that's dark, and it doesn't look wooden or metallic. It actually looks kind of leathery and has two prongs coming out of one side of it. And she also has, as we did describe in the last episode, her umbrella, which doubles as a quarterstaff.
Like Wither's up next.
Hi, I'm JaxiHeart, and I play the silent rogue Wythr, a petite feminine figure clad in a short brown poncho robe with bandages covering the rest of their body. Her face is covered by a red and black bird-like mask with a blue gem at the forehead. There's a pale blue glow emanating from the eye holes of the mask like a blank, unsettling stare.
Akari, go for it.
Alright. I'm CeruleanxIris, or CeruleanxIris, depending on the site, or just Sky. I will be playing Akari. She's a feminine figure who has kind of pastel color, like kimono, red scarf, mostly the most defining feature, and like a long blue ponytail. She's a wanderer of sorts. Really, that's most she got going so far, as she'll get more time to shine to see something now.
Velkorin, sir.
I'm AlistairForgall. I will be playing Velkorin. I guess I'll give another brief description. Currently, I'm just wearing Velkorin's just wearing a fox mask, wearing more Eastern-styled armor. Lots of grays, like ice blues and blacks mixed into his outfit. He always has a bow slung around his shoulder, but other than that, it's just mostly armor and a mask.
And Toto.
Hello. I'm Kael. I'm KaelosMythos, and I play Toto, the alchemist artificer. Toto has very scraggly hair, like messily tied up in a bun, and they're lanky, and they have a bunch of vials wrapped around their waist, and they carry a bag with them at all times, and cracked glasses and a scar over one eye, and they wear an orange scarf at all time. And that is Toto.
I really shouldn't have put that in the fucking scroll. It's gonna make me laugh every time I see it now.
Suave.
The suave. Alright, and I am Zom. I'm the DM for the session, so that's all you need to know about me, I guess. As long as nobody has any announcements they want to go for, I think we'll probably just jump right in.
DM Stinky.
Wow. I showered yesterday, okay?
The DM has control over what happens. Do you really want to call them stinky right before we start?
Yeah, there's 50 more HP on the boss. Alright.
Oh god.
All right. I'll give a brief description of what happened last time. Last time, basically, kind of just introduced all of our characters. We started with Velkorin, who was assigned a task to protect Toto, as well as head down to the fishing village of Concord. Apparently, they have some sort of fish monster that's been disrupting fish trade down there. They have to get some more details. Along the way, they met with Vivra, who was Wolf with a note in her mouth. And almost got abandoned immediately, but got caught up again. Then we met Wythr, who thought she was stealthy, but then wasn't stealthy. And then we finally got down to the village, where we eventually met Akari, who was being tailed by some mysterious people, and then Velkorin and Wythr spotted those people and proceeded to accidentally kill 3 of them and capture 1 of them. And that's where we kind of left off. We would have left off, and if I remember right, Velkorin and was gathering the rest of the party and heading back to where the one person was tied up.
Yeah, I think we had just gotten to the point where Vivra and Toto could actually see the results of what transpired in that moment.
Correct. So, what are we doing?
Did you say that the carriage or whatever we've been riding in was close by to there, or we're like a ways away from that right now, right?
Yeah, your guys' camp would have been on the outskirts of the village, but it's not a very huge village, so it probably would have been, maybe a 10-minute walk from where you guys were. If
Okay.
that. It was not very far away.
Yeah,
Alright.
when we left off, Wythr had I think she was slightly ahead of the group and just met up with Akari, who has been slapping the unconscious person, trying to wake them up.
This sounds like you gotta try to wake them up. But I guess this is. Oh, I was just sorry. I was just saying that.
No, you're
to
fine.
keep waking them up.
Vivra is seeing everything, and she's frozen for a moment, and then she hears just of you smacking the guy, and he's like, no, stop, stop. And she's like, sort of goes up and pushes you a little bit to get you off to the side. She's like, what? Why are you still beating this? Stop, he's down.
It's not. Akari just looked at her and say, it's not hard slaps, just enough to try to wake them up.
Which, after the few smacks, he kind of finally groggily comes to and what?
See? It worked.
And I guess how do you have him restrained?
Tied up, arms, probably hands are tied behind. Arms also have a rope wrap around them to keep them secure.
Okay.
Oh, right, and I'm taking a skill
Nope.
that I forgot to do. Oh.
You see him attempt to try to break his braces, but he's too out of it after just getting the shit knocked out of him, pretty much.
The whole party has caught up at this point, right?
I would assume, yes, everybody is kind of there now.
Can I do a perception or investigation check to just, take a look at this person, since they had sort of some kind of disguise or glamour that dropped? So I'd like to take a good look at them now.
I would also like to check the symbol.
Akari would also like to examine more too.
Yeesh. All
One
right.
of you can take advantage from me helping instead of me rolling.
Do your rolls and let me know what you get.
Vivra will back away, because now everyone's just crowding, and she is not feeling good.
Well, I can go buy a different dead body somewhere else to look. Oh,
do you think?
that's not very good. I mean, it's literally just looking at the symbol.
That's more investigation than I think.
Yeah. Worse.
Oh no.
15.
What'd you
That's
say?
not bad. 15's good.
15.
Well, yeah.
That's really
Okay.
good.
But my changing what it was helped me.
Oh,
But
you're welcome.
It helped me, but didn't help me at the same time.
Still,
Yeah.
that's like well above average.
Thank you. I get that a lot. That's
I thought your may still read back up some. Oh, we're good.
Did you not mute your stream?
No, I did. I was double checking because I thought I was hearing background noise, but I guess it was just somebody whispering.
Okay, I rolled a 6 on that first one.
You rolled a 6. I will say both of you at least noticed the fairly obvious tattoo that's on his forehead. It's looks like a purple eye. Obviously, Akari, you would very much recognize it. Same with Velkorin. Both of you guys would recognize it almost immediately.
Let me get to my cheat sheet.
Yep.
Did either of you roll with advantage, or am I rolling my own?
I rolled once, so you could go ahead and roll.
I rolled with advantage.
Okay.
Oh, both of you, just kind of, it's very obvious to Akari and Velkorin. They have a very basic kind of foot soldier Shiekah armor. And then, like I said, the purple eye tattoo right on their forehead. I probably should give you guys a picture of it. Actually, I think Wythr already posted it in our art tab.
I did not.
You did
Or
not.
did I?
I
I
think you
did,
did.
but without context. It's the
Correct.
purple one.
It is, yes. If you go into our miscellaneous thing, the purple eye is the eye that is.
We got a lot of spelling mistakes in this that you sent. What you sent me.
Did I? Well,
Yeah.
I just
That's
copied and
okay.
pasted shit, so.
I do know what it's supposed to say, so I mean it makes sense.
I'm gonna.
I resent it in general.
Gonna pop it up on the stream here, just so people can see what
Yeah.
I'm talking about.
Mm.
Oop, if I can get it in a good spot. Okay, it's gonna cover up Toto just because Toto is different colored compared
Toto
to
is the
everybody else.
enemy.
Oh,
There you
no.
go. Put it against
Locked
the light
on
there,
target.
if people can see it now. But that's the eye that would appear on the grunt's
You could put
forehead.
it in the scenery tab or scenery window.
That's what I kind of tried, but everything's dark. Is good enough. There,
That's a really good spot.
that'll work. So
Just
That'd be-
wiggle it around the screen and make people follow it.
All right, so that'd be the eye that you see, and
Oh, click.
I guess what else would you? That's all you really can deem. It's obvious he's wearing Shiekah foot soldier armor, and then that's the symbol you see on his forehead. And the appropriate people that see that symbol can react however they wish to react.
Does Toto see this?
I don't know. Did you look?
I would say yes.
Then I would say you probably did. Akari, have you roll a strength check to contest that 20.
Uh-oh.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
then.
I was like,
That's
oh,
not
no.
just a 20. That's a nat 20.
Yeah, but it's still an ability check, so.
I mean, yeah, but still. I pick Carl. Sorry. I saw the thing pop up.
Gosh, D&D Beyond, your dice rolling is laggy.
It is.
Just
It's-
use actual dice.
Oh. Yeah, you know what? With those two bad rolls, I will. Got a 4.
Yep.
What's
Damn.
the dice? I have to make space for it.
I guess as everybody's kind of
I was given dice. I'm ready.
not necessarily focused too much on him, that Velkorin checking the body, Toto doing whatever she's doing, Vivra not watching, and Wythr.
Well, Vivra's backed up. I wouldn't say that she's not watching. She's just she
Correct.
doesn't feel
You're just not
good right
nearby.
now.
I have a
she's-
high
she's-
passive perception if that counts for anything here.
High passive. Correct. We will say.
Oh, mine's pretty good.
Let me just do.
I would say
another-
Toto does look kind of afraid and backing up a bit from seeing the symbol.
Weren't like one or
Yes.
two of them like actually looking at the guy that was tied up though?
Does a 15 hit you, Akari?
Damn.
Oh,
Wait,
No, a 15 does not hit.
Okay.
Wait,
You
What's it-
see
wait,
him
what
attempt to headbutt you and then try to get up
Oh.
and struggle away, but he kind of trips over himself, but gets out of your grip at least.
Well, damn.
And he's
It-
attempting
maybe,
to
you know,
run
maybe-
away right now.
Maybe it would
Well-
have been better to keep them knocked out.
He's still running.
If no one else is gonna get him, Wythr will tackle
I
him.
mean,
well, where is he? Because how the map was set up last time, where is
I
he
was
trying to
pretty
run through?
close to him. I
Go
think.
back over the map.
Because I'm not
Guys, over
really
the map.
close since I'm looking at the other bodies, but if he gets past them, he's running to me.
He
Actually,
would be...
since I used my instead of rolling, I gave Velkorin advantage on their
Yeah, you'd be with
investigation.
me.
I'd be with you, so I'm not over there. Whoa, it's really pixelated.
Alright, you guys can see, right?
Yeah, here.
You're on roll 20.
Oh, hang
So
on.
that would be approximately where everybody is, and he would be going this direction.
He's trying to run away, yes.
Mm-hmm.
So he would attempt to run this direction. I should change the
I'm
color.
gonna bring out something and use stasis on him.
Nice.
There you go. So he gets about there and then immediately freezes in place. And you see these like large yellow chains that are attached to him. And he's like dead stopped, frozen.
He's been stopped in time.
Yep.
For about 6
Um,
seconds before it releases him, and then he falls on his face because what the fuck just happened?
So, I mean, where's my? Gosh, can I transform into my wolf, dire wolf, and chase him?
Okay, you got a wolf, I guess. Roll just a strength check, strength save, or
Okay,
strength
let's
check
see.
to tackle him.
Wythr will
Wolf
also
strength.
move over closer.
Oh boy, how about a 7?
You jump on him, but it doesn't really stop him. He kind of just rolls away. I guess. Whether do you want to try to grab him too, or give her
Sure.
advantage? One of the two.
Oh, you want to give me
Um,
advantage?
Yeah, sure. Take advantage.
Yeah.
Wythr just like stepping in front of his path to give you advantage at catching him.
How about a 10?
I'll say
It's better.
he's still tied up, so I mean he's not really very good to be able to
if
get her out,
he's
and so he
tied up,
kind of
wouldn't I have
notices
had advantage already?
his arms were tied in the back.
Oh, never mind.
So yeah,
I'm
we'll
like,
say you are
eh.
looming over him, and he kind of just has accepted that he's not going to get away. So he's just kind of glaring at everybody and not saying
Yeah.
much.
Wythr gestures for Velkorin and Akari to come over to him, points at him, assuming that they want to talk to him.
Where's my?
Akari will notice the gesture and just, mention just a moment, please, and go to Naomi to talk to her one-on-one just to discuss what she's seen.
I mean, keep in mind that Wythr is now gesturing for you to come towards a dire wolf. So.
Yeah, I got it.
Your character just doesn't care. They're like, oh, they're a wolf now. This is
These
fine.
things happen.
You don't know what he's seen. She's seen.
I guess.
Yeah, just another day in, Hyrule, I suppose.
Another day, another horse dog. It's fine.
I guess immediately you see Naomi looks afraid because she definitely noticed the symbol, and it's kind of the dead stare. That's just she's afraid. It's very obvious that she's afraid.
Just to make sure that's kept between them, Akari give her some reassuring words before going over there to see the status of the guy and see what information she could get.
He kind of somewhat calms down a little bit by your touch and just kind of picks up the corgi and kind of sits away from the group, just kind of looking around a lot. Very obvious she's looking around to see if anybody's watching.
Yes,
Besides
stay on guard.
Besides the obvious people that are here. So, what are you guys doing?
Nobody's talked to the person yet.
Not yet.
Alright.
With the guy's not trying to run away, so she's not gonna try to pin him down or anything, but she's like, sort of in this moment, she's trying to refocus and assess this guy, and then like assess everyone else. Like, if I can do an insight check maybe on this guy to see if I can maybe sense his motives or something. Like, I don't have the spell sense motive, but whatever's close enough.
Yeah. Do it do an insight check, I guess.
All right, let's see here.
I guess I don't know if you're wolf. No, that'd be mental stuff, so it's your insight.
It would be. It would. Yeah. I thought it was mine.
Yeah, because it's mental stuff still goes off of yours, if I remember right.
Yeah. So that's not bad. 13 looks like.
Okay, 13. He's obviously pissed off that he escaped, or he got caught. Other way around. He got pissed that he got away. God damn it! Why did I get away?
I escaped too.
It's you can see he looks very much like just a grunt, a very low foot soldier, and it looks like all his, from what you can gather, is he's not very well equipped. He doesn't have a lot on him. It's very minimal. He looks like a scout, basically, to you.
Okay. So I can, from what I see, I can tell that he's like.
As far as his motives are to get away if he can.
Mr.
Okay,
DM.
so he just basically looks
Yes.
like a guy that wants to get away, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Would you kindly roll a charisma saving throw for me really quickly?
Saving throw. Oh shit.
Oh. Because I was gonna say, if she just see like he's not well equipped, he doesn't have a lot of weapons and stuff,
That
she's
is a
gonna
14.
14?
Yes.
Damn.
I think
What?
I think she's actually going to shove him with her nose away from the group and herself.
That is Pippin's saving throw, so that is what needed to be.
We just made it. What did he attempt to do?
Just make it. Zone of Truth.
Zone of truth. Okay. I mean, there's a glowing circle around him now, but at least for
Oh,
now
that
he's
means
resistant.
that I'm in it too, so I
Yep.
have to make the same.
Everybody in it has to roll.
Oh, I
What
mait
is
it
it,
easy.
how-
easy. I
how
rolled a
big is,
15 and
It's
whatever.
15 feet radius.
15 feet.
Can you
Okay,
aim
so
it
Wythr
that it
needs
doesn't
to-
hit us?
All right.
I mean,
I
I kind
can-
of figure.
Yeah.
I can
Okay.
try to aim it so it doesn't
Akari
hit us.
would. If
I mean,
he was
I
in-
already beat it, so
Yeah.
that means like I know that you've cast the spell. Well, everyone who's within it knows that a spell has been cast on
I
them.
mean, it's a
but
glowing
just a matter
circle on the
of-
ground,
Yeah.
so
Yeah,
you're all
it's
obviously like, what the
was-
fuck is this? So
Wisdom,
You said I had to-
right?
Constitution. Or not, it's charisma. Because
Charisma.
it's
okay.
lying.
Yeah.
Ew.
Yeah, I got a 17, so
Yeah,
I
that
I
makes
beat it
sense.
just fine.
I got an 8.
8.
Well,
Wythr, you have to tell the
We
truth.
can't
now.
lie
Okay,
anymore.
You are
guys, I
compelled to
can't
tell the
lie.
truth.
Yep. I talk so much.
But yeah, but like I was saying, with the insight that she received, like she's like, this is just some guy that's just out here walking around and he's been attacked. So she's literally shoving him with her nose away from her and away from the group. Like, go. Like, get out of here.
Whoa.
Go. That's what she's doing right now.
Well, I mean, if you're pushing him away, he's gonna try to get up and run away
I'm gonna
again.
step on him.
Look at where you are. You have to get over here first.
I would have already walked over.
Okay.
That's what I've been doing for the last how
You
many
can move
Roll
your
the
character.
thing.
Well, the map's not on the stream, so
I know.
I didn't care for it.
Yeah.
We don't need a map for them.
I would step on him.
I technically fit 4 squares right now, I think, because I'm a large beast.
God.
Oh,
Pippin would land on my shoulder and shake his head no.
oh my gosh, there's a are we gonna show the stream this, or are we just
Do you mean the Pippin?
no, I see it there.
They can see it. It's there. It's on
I
the
was
normal
not
stream
aware
too.
that this would be on the stream.
If for just a quick thing for audio listeners, Pippin or Pip is our fairy, and he looks like a 2001 Billy Boyd. If you don't know who that is, it is Pippin from the Lord of the Rings.
And he's blue.
But blue, yes.
But blue.
Oh, you know what? Now it makes sense to me. Thank you.
Pippin's just gonna shake their head no at me, because I would know what that means.
Yeah. Didn't work.
Yeah. And I mean, Pippin can really just point to the people who did work on and say yes or no.
Points
Just
at
Wythr.
Wither.
Just with her.
He's just gonna tell you. Yeah, it works.
Yeah.
It seems to be working on Wythr, but everybody else, they must have resisted it.
Not that it matters, because you
No.
can't hear me right now. Or you can't understand me, I mean.
Well, she's huge.
Oh yeah, dire wolves are a large beast. They fill up 4 spaces.
Yeah.
Big ol' square.
That's a big buffer.
So we're gonna wait. 'Cause it appears that
Well, you guys are blocking him in, and she's like, she did try to shove him, and she looks at you guys like, this is a guy. But you can't, obviously.
this is a person.
The
Yes,
person. She doesn't know who they is.
Yes.
Who they is.
I'm going to wait until the other person I do not know their name of yet comes back, and then because I'm assuming they want to ask this person questions,
Yeah,
which is why I'm making sure that they don't leave.
Akari will come over. You know, probably notice the little attempt to kind of push him away. Just like, no, don't let him get away. Trust me, that's not a good idea.
The guy just kind of looks at Annoyed and said, "Are you gonna let me go, or are you gonna do something? What are you doing here?
Oh no, why would you answer his questions? What are you doing here?
What does it look like I'm doing here?
Sitting on the ground, not answering questions.
Obviously,
Who sent you?
I don't know.
Can I look around to see if any of the villagers seem to be in this area?
Yeah, just roll up perception.
Okay.
Y'all roll an insight on him saying, I don't know.
Go for it.
Okay, that's a nat 20.
At 20.
Uh-oh.
Are you on the map for yourself?
Yeah.
Over on the docks, there's a few people getting ready to. They somehow didn't hear the commotion over there, so they're just kind of minding their own business, working on getting their boats set up. And then
Is there... Okay, Wythr's gonna, like, hold her hand up to get people's attention. She's gonna point at her eyes, point at the villagers, and then gesture for you to follow her and point at the guy that we're interrogating. And she's gonna start walking behind the building that we're near. So there's, like, sort of a niche with, like, rocks and trees behind the building that's next to us. So she's gonna start going behind there so that we're a little more hidden.
over here.
Around there, yeah, like somewhere.
You should show the
Out of
map.
line.
You're trying to
on-
get over here. Okay.
If you're gonna keep using it, show the map on.
On the
On
stream.
stream.
That's what I was saying.
Yeah. Especially if you're gonna keep using it for stuff.
Right.
There we go.
So yeah, like somewhere.
Well, you're bringing everybody over here. All right, for you, do this. Right over here. You're in the tree, and then. So, are you saying you were waving the people at the docks to come over, or?
No,
No,
she
no.
was gesturing at them with also
Okay.
pointing at her eyes to say like these people
There's
can see
people.
us.
There's people can
Yeah.
see us.
Yeah.
You were trying
Vibra's
to.
not
she's-
following.
Okay.
She's gesturing to get out of line of sight,
Where's Toto?
far behind.
Toto's way over there. You know, Vibra's going back to Toto.
I was about to send Pippin over there too.
Okay. You can
Vibra's
control
kind of.
Pippin, by the way.
Vibra looks pretty annoyed, kind of upset. Still
I
not
cannot
feeling
control
super great.
Pippin.
I thought I gave it to you.
Oh hey, what happened to those eyes right there?
This can be edited and controlled by you. I don't know why you can't move.
Let me look.
If not, I guess I'll just move them.
Yeah, just move him. I can't get it right now.
Okay. Oh, fuck it. Fuck with it later.
Fix Akari's eyes.
Fix Akari's eyes.
Because this is the combat overlay.
It's the combat one. You wanted the map. I was trying to not do that, but Akari's eyes are normal. You don't see a change yet.
Interesting.
I guess, Toto, what are you doing right now?
I'm mostly just hanging back and kind of looking at the dead bodies and in fear.
Vibra sits facing away from you over there because she doesn't want to look at the bodies.
All right, back to the other guys then. What are you guys doing now that you've kind of dragged them into more of a hidden area?
I'm letting these
Oh,
two.
right. You need
do
an
their
insight
thing.
check. What was your insight check?
Oh yeah, let's see. I don't have a good surface to roll real dice, so I'm gonna just use a D&D Beyond and watch this thing drop in slow motion.
Use the roll.
That's a good number. Be on that number. Be on that number. What the fuck? I'm using roll 20 after. Yeah. How did that even roll that? It didn't even show that. Okay, it was a 6 apparently.
6. I mean, it's obvious he's lying.
Yeah, it is obvious.
You know what?
Akari
You
will
know
axe
what
it.
he is. It's obvious he's lying.
Yeah.
You can try an intimidation check if you wanted.
Well, since Akari is aware of what she just wanted to see what he says, she gives a shrug and just like, well, y'all who murdered his friends, y'all could do what you want with them. If you need any information, get it out of him. You might have to be more forceful.
Fair.
Wythr
is-
looks at Velkorin.
He has 1 HP, right?
He has 1 HP. Yes, correct.
I'm gonna look at. This could get real bad.
Oh my gosh.
I'm gonna look at Wythr.
I mean,
And then-
technically he has 0 HP because you knocked him unconscious and then woke him up.
Then he goes
Stabilized
to,
is 1, yeah.
He's 1. Stabilized is 1.
Okay.
0's unconscious. I'm gonna look at Wythr and be like, "Can you send Pippin back over here, please?" And I'm gonna drag him a little bit further behind the bushes.
Okay.
Like back here now.
Yeah.
I guess Wythr goes over to the others to get Pippin.
Excuse me.
Hello.
Oh, pardon me.
Wythr gestures to Pippin to go with her, but she's
she
also
like points at herself because Pippin's behind her.
yes. Wythr's also gonna take a second to just like slowly, gently, just put one of her hands on each Toto and Vivra to like kind of try to calm them. which might not be so reassuring from her, but
Just a silent touch.
Just your character's like 5 feet something. Just
5'3".
just reaching way up for that wolf shoulder.
And then she'll head back with Pippin,
God,
which will take me like 2 rounds because she's not gonna run.
I'm gonna roll to see if Vivra follows her. Oh, well, the dice have absolutely spoken.
I was gonna say, if Vivra tries to follow her, Wythr will like shake her head no with her hand out, like to
No,
stay.
I was gonna go, if I rolled high, she'll follow. If I roll low, she won't. And my dice was like, not one. Just don't.
Yeah.
Just don't. Just stay there.
The dice have decreed. We're
Also,
like,
if you guys
please.
need to send me secrets, make sure to at me if I see the ping. I got like
Reassure you.
50
Well,
things up.
it can't be a secret now. Okay,
I'm
so
just
it's just
saying.
me, Pippin, and Wythr, right?
I'm assume Wythr.
Yeah.
Okay.
DM, you gotta move the ferry.
Well, I don't think we need this map anymore because it's just us
Oh, I guess
talking over
not,
there.
huh?
Because after this, it's gonna be pretty sped.
Hey, look, those eyes are fixed.
What? What are you talking about? They obviously never changed.
And
Yeah.
anybody
Yeah,
else?
that was just a
can I-
miscolor on the stream.
Can I make it so nobody in the group can see us? Like
There's
if
a
we're in
tree.
the bush, like the bushes and stuff, like they can't see me, or they can't see
We'll
them.
say you're behind
they-
the building, completely out of
Okay.
view.
I'm gonna turn my back to them just to be extra safe.
Okay.
And I'm gonna kneel down to them, and I'm gonna kneel down to the person we have. Wither's here now, right?
Mhm.
I'm gonna undo the bottom latch of my mask,
Mm.
and I'm gonna start pulling it up, just enough so Wither can see the color of my skin, and then I'm gonna disguise self as I'm pulling the mask up to change my face to like a tanner skin, like a more like fine, like a fine featured young man with a purple symbol tattooed on his left cheek. The purple Shiekah symbol that he had on his left cheek.
Yeah. Alright.
Is it safe to look at the stream?
Yes.
It is.
Yeah.
I was like, no,
Unless you wanna. Well, no, because he's disguised.
he's
so
Okay.
yeah.
disguised. Yeah,
I'm
I
disguised.
literally, he was like, I pull my mask, and I was like, no.
No, I had to. I pulled it just enough so Wither could see that I am disguising myself.
Right.
Oh, clever.
I'm gonna kneel down to him. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Let me check my inventory here really quick. Damn, can I make a change to my inventory?
You should be
Right?
able to. What do you
Can I
do?
change these bombs for a knife?
Sure.
I have bombs.
Do you need a
Wow.
dagger? I've got 2.
I
just
I
need a
didn't- I
knife.
Yes,
I
you
didn't
give
think
yourself a
Velkorin
dagger.
was the explosive type.
Yeah. I'm gonna kneel down to him, and I'm gonna ask you this once, because you've already almost screwed up my mission. Who sent you here, and why did they send you after my target?
Do this. See if he believes you. Ooh, that's a 17, so you have to roll a deception.
Oh no!
Oh no. Are you a bad
You-
liar?
Anti-zombie dice.
Can I help somehow? What would I do?
I
to
don't
be
need
help?
it. I don't need it.
Okay,
I don't
okay.
need it. Am I doing intimidation or am I doing persuasion?
I guess it's up to you.
Deception.
Either do one.
It was
It's your choice.
deception.
It's that,
you're
they're both the
lying.
exact same, but it's a 19.
19.
Okay, good.
Woo!
So he
You did it.
kind of.
I mean, I've disguised. My whole face is disguised. I have.
But
their
you also
tattoos.
just killed 3 of his people who are also you, so he's confused but recognizes the symbol and I guess kind of recognizes that you're wearing some fancy armor, so he must think you're higher up.
That was
And
my goal.
he kind of just, what did you ask again?
I asked why he got sent after my target and who sent him.
I don't know who sent me. It was the, you know what I am. I'm the grunt. I get told go follow this person. Just my normal orders. They don't tell me anything because I'm not supposed to know anything. What are you doing here? And why did you kill all my men?
I wanna stop him real quick. Answer my questions first, and then we'll heal you. And I have Pippin floating next to me. I just need to know the name of the person who gave you your orders.
Can I do an insight check to tell if Velkorin actually intends for us to heal this guy after or not? Like, Wythr wants to know what the plan is.
I will say, Velkorin, roll your appropriate modifier and Wythr roll insight.
Not
It's
one,
like-
where they just stabs him.
What did you roll with her?
Sec. That's
Just like, nah, what do you roll first?
23.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
I just sent it to you.
Yeah. We're on the same page.
Yeah.
Oh, dear.
It's okay. You guys aren't here.
I think that might be the problem.
He kind of
Somebody else is still enlisted in range. At least I'd assume.
groans at you, and he's like, I told you, I don't know who sent it to me. You know how this works. They send you a letter, you go to do the thing, and that's what you do.
With my knowledge of how this system works, they would still have the letter on them, correct?
They probably would burn them
That's what I'm thinking.
because no evidence.
Could I also do another insight check to see if this guy is telling the truth?
Go for it.
Okay. Okay, that's a me. Again.
Saying that 20.
What did you say? You cut out for a second.
Oh, I did? It's a
Yeah.
natural 20.
Oh,
Okay,
Oh,
yeah.
20.
goodness.
Okay, yeah.
That's all I was like, was that a
I
that?
was rolling so bad last time, I picked a good dice today.
My dice are hating me today.
Okay, I will DM you real quick.
Well, I mean, you could just say it with a passive, like, I passed a persuasion check.
I mean, it's obvious he's telling the truth, but he seems very like something's wrong, but he's not going to question it because this guy looks important.
Okay, so like he's being honest, but he isn't like this guy is weirded out by the situation, is what you're saying.
He's being honest, but he's also very
this isn't right.
confused what's going on here because
But
if
doesn't
we're on the
seem
same
like they're
side,
withholding
he just
anything.
killed my men for no reason. We don't know.
Okay, so I'm gonna take my brand new dagger that just appeared into my pocket.
Yep.
I'm
Tippin
gonna
gave
look
you
at
his
Pippin.
dagger, and he grew
Yeah,
up.
I'm gonna look at Pippin and just nod over to Pippin. I'll remind the princess why they sent a professional and not a grunt, and I'm gonna stab him in the throat.
Oh, gosh.
I'm gonna say since he's tied up, you don't even need to roll for that, and
Just like a quiet cover his mouth and get him.
and his eyes are just wide as he struggles and
Wythr leans in as if she's whispering something to him as it happens. And steps back.
he expires.
Okay. I'm gonna look at Wythr really quick. Just hold one finger up to my mouth, like quiet, and smile as I put the mask back on.
She nods.
Then I walk back to the group.
Right, the dead body's still there.
Yeah. In the bushes, nobody's gonna find it.
Okay.
I've played Assassin's Creed.
Fair.
Any haystacks nearby?
Right?
All right. What are you guys doing?
I'm laying down.
Wythr returns back to the group. She She looks curiously at Akari as she passes by, but goes over to Toto and Vivra to just, I don't know, she's not very good at it, but she's trying to comfort them in a way.
So you already have some blood on your clothing from
A little.
fighting before. So, like, after you guys are like, oh, you stay here, and then you disappear for a while, and then you guys come out, and the guy doesn't, even in her wolf form, you could, like, you don't even have to roll for it, she gives you a very sour look, like, just very upset, and then she looks away again.
You, Vivra and Toto hear Wythr's, like, unsettling voice, as if it's in their heads again. It just says, safe. And that's it.
All right, I'm gonna
Press
look
X
at.
to doubt.
Yeah, I'm gonna look at Toto, Wythr, and Vivra. They're all together, right? I'm just gonna give a quick glance over at them, and then the new person and the young girl are together, right? They're not all grouped together.
As you see, Akari goes to Naomi to double check on her again and discuss things with her.
Naomi is still kind of just petting the corgi and trying to calm down, but she's obvious she's kind of still afraid because she knows what that means if people follow them.
I'm gonna just walk up to the two new people, and I'm gonna kneel down to like minimize my presence.
Right, because
like,
you're 7
Yeah, tall
feet
as
tall.
hell.
Not like
Yeah.
because like when you talk to children, you don't stand above them. You like want to kneel down so you're actually kind of at their level.
In Velkorin, there are only 2 people in this world, children and not children.
One of them is a little girl with a dog. Okay, this is a legitimate child.
Hey, they are young. Wait, they are
Young
young
adult.
adults. How dare you?
Not a child. She's like,
You're just a giant.
Okay,
yeah,
I will
you're just
buckle
giant.
down.
They're both young adults.
Okay. I'm gonna send you a DM really quick. So
The secrets are normal, yeah. Okay, I see now.
Is Toto doing much right now? Just still chilling?
Yep, still chilling.
okay. I just need a yes or no for that.
Toto saw the bodies. Toto didn't like that.
Toto will remember
Not
that.
at all.
While this is happening, Wyther's going to, like, try to gently guide them away from the dead people.
Back
towards camp a bit. But still in trying to
And
keep
say, what
line
are you
of
guys
sight with
doing with the
Velkorin and
bodies?
Akari.
Because these bodies are literally in the middle of a village right now.
I'm shocked that no one's like walked up on them yet.
Yeah.
It's like,
You guys are
This is
lucky
not-
that it's bright ass early in the morning, so everybody's at the docks right now.
Wyther's like, this is your business, everyone.
I'm just gonna kneel down to them, like so, because I'm assuming I don't know her name. The one who has the corgi isn't standing up.
No, he's sitting on a tree.
I'm gonna look at the blue-haired one. If you two would like somewhere safe to be, we do have a camp right outside of town. I'll send you with those 3. You'll be protected for now. I'll have some questions for you once I get there, but I have to take care of some things first.
Questions? What kind of questions are you talking about?
Why you were hunted by 4 people?
Hunted? No, we were just taking a walk through town.
He's just gonna tap the nose of his mask and then like point at her. We'll discuss it once we get back. And then I'm gonna step back and move, go over to Vivra. Please escort them to camp. and I'm gonna start moving the bodies back behind the bush.
So, Wythr and hopefully everyone else will start heading back towards the camp.
Yeah, Vivra is taking her time.
She is.
Akari will
upset.
make sure to give extra reassurance to Naomi that if they go to the camp, they won't have anything to worry about. 'Cause if you do, she'll do something about it. So she'll claim.
If Akari's gonna go with, then Naomi's gonna stay with her, obviously. Just carrying the pooch.
Vivra watches the tiny dog as they walk.
He growls at you.
No. Oh no.
No fear at all. He doesn't care if you're literally 20 times bigger than him.
She
Small dog energy.
lightly shoves it with her nose.
Hey, don't push the dog.
It's a protective growl, obviously. He wants to protect his master. So it's kind of a, are you gonna attack or am I gonna attack you?
She's giving it a hello sniff boop type thing. Like it's the friendliest she's been to anyone here.
Okay, if it's a friendly one, that's okay.
Because dogs say hello by sniffing
Yep.
noses, so she's like shoving her nose at him like, I'm not showing you my teeth. Chillax.
He
I don't know, I
kinda
see
does
dogs
the
be
same
sniffing.
thing and calms down a bit. See that you're not a threat.
Back to camp we go. Is everyone just quiet on the walk back?
Yeah, Wythr's more quiet than usual. I'm just joking.
It's quieter than usual.
Her voice is imploding now instead of out.
A black hole appears where her face
Yeah,
Black hole
that's what I
appears where Wythr is. Yeah.
I mean, I can't talk to. Oh, I can speak with animals. Stop, dog.
I want to hear this conversation.
Well.
Above table, who just would like to be heard.
So, what's up with your humans, tiny dog?
Okay, who role plays the dog in this situation?
I would assume the DM.
It would be me.
Do it. I'm talking to the dog
Okay, let's say it again because I was typing.
now. What's up with your humans, tiny dog?
I mean, what's up with your humans? My humans didn't just murder 3 people. 4 people.
So they did. I knew it. Listen, what they do, it was not under my control because I was back. I was eating. Actually, there was some good food over there. I'll give you some for sure.
I'm in.
What? Uh-oh.
Oh.
What happened to sound?
I still have it.
Sound?
Yeah, I'm good.
Same.
Oh.
Can you hear us?
I can hear you guys. It sounded like Zom started talking and then stopped.
I said I'm in.
The
is what he
dog
said.
said I'm
Oh,
in.
that's what you said. Oh, okay. It was just short and quiet, I guess. Okay. Great. You seem nice at least. Aside from growling at me like a weirdo.
You're big.
You're small. What of it?
Fair.
Just dog things.
Fair is fair. Nice.
Okay, by now I assume we're all back at camp.
I guess that's you guys just hear that back and forth.
Just Akari's like, oh look, they're already becoming friends.
She snorts at you. Does one of those dog sneeze things.
Aw.
See, the giant dog agrees.
As the others are kind of arriving at camp, Wythr starts to kind of slow down to lag behind a bit to wait for Velkorin. just to make sure that he's not getting in trouble with the city, like the town or anything.
Suddenly arrested.
Well, time for a prison break arc.
You're just waiting until I get there?
Yeah, well, the others are at camp. Wythr's lagged behind a bit to make sure that you catch up.
Yeah, it's gonna. I have to
What
move
is-
these bodies by
What is
myself.
Velkorin doing?
I'm moving 4 bodies to a place nobody can find them.
He's doing the Assassin's Creed thing. He's picking them up, throwing them in the haystack.
If it takes a while, Wythr will head kind of all the way back a bit stealthily, and keep an eye out for Velkorin.
Roll for a stealth, I guess. You're doing it stealth.
Should I roll a perception?
That is
Perception to see if she's
Really
sneaking off,
good.
or
Well, just to kind of be aware while at the camp.
just
So
looking
yeah,
around,
it would definitely include that. Yes.
Yeah.
Make sure no sneaky movements are done.
go for it.
Like I said, I'm doing this on Roll20 now. Trust D&D Beyond.
yeah.
Maybe a D20 on my modifier. So. Right. Yeah. Bless you.
Nice.
I can't get nothing any weird.
That was good though.
Yeah, better than the last rolls.
Yeah.
You're looking around. Wither's not there anymore, but as far as everything seems safe and normal here.
Do I see Velkorin?
Yeah, he's still kind of. You can see he's.
Does he look like he needs help?
Oh, Karin, do you need help?
I may have done this once or twice before.
Okay.
I'm fine.
Then
Are
she
you
just
sh-
waits
Are
and
you
watches.
strong enough to pick these?
I was
Yeah,
about to say,
Wither's-
can you even lift
Wither's
the
stronger
bodies?
than you, honestly.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
know.
Velkorin's like dragging them.
You're just like I'm just dragging them.
Actually, I know it's funny.
I'm
I
dragging them
actually
and then covering the drag marks.
need to see something. Okay, Piffin's strength is lower than yours. I was about to laugh really hard if his was higher than yours somehow.
But at that point, you gotta take size into
I know,
consideration.
I know, but it still would have been funny.
Right.
Wither watches from like staying hidden, just watches to make sure that he doesn't get caught or anything, and then we'll head back to camp when he does.
Okay, I assume you've appropriately disposed of the bodies, or at least hidden them well enough. You know how to do it. You've done this before.
Yeah, we
So-
just clean the blood out of the sand. Easy.
It's
Yeah.
fine.
Somebody trip and foul.
There's some bullshit that Piven's got prestidigitation or something. So
Good.
whatever. He probably doesn't, but whatever. You know how it works. You know how to get rid of stuff.
I'm gonna head back and just because it's happened numerous times at this point, I'm gonna roll a perception check to check the entire area for anybody else.
Okay.
Which means if I roll lower than a 16, I'm gonna be pissed. Because 16 is my passive. Oh no, I'm fucking good. Hold on. It's still morning, right?
Yeah, it's probably about you. It's probably been about an hour since the
Okay. That's a
event.
23.
23. Hey, you even would have seen that Wither disappeared this time, but
Oh,
I
Well, I
assume
see Wythr as I'm
I
walking
was gonna
back
say
up.
Wither. I assume you came out of
She's
hiding
just
when he
like-
came back.
no. Well, like at the camp, yes.
I should
but
say
on the way
you
back, she
saw
was still
he saw
hidden.
you as he was coming back.
Yes.
I'm gonna
He
when I
sees
walk
you
past,
shuffling through the bushes.
when I walk
Yeah,
back, because
the Homer Simpson meme.
I know she'll be staring at me, or they'll be staring at me. I'm just gonna look at them, just shake my head, and just walk back up. Just continue walking up. Like, I made a joke about hunters marking you, and I'm gonna start doing it.
No,
I need to start rolling higher.
Bell Hunter.
get good.
Roll higher. You rolled a 22.
Do better. Try harder.
Yeah.
Jesus. Right.
Skill
Back to
issue.
camp.
As far as your perception goes, it's everything seems calmed down.
Okay.
The workers are doing their thing. Seems like everybody's kind of starting to get ready to go out for the day. So there are more bodies that are more people that are walking around at this point now. Everybody's starting to kind of wake up because we'll say it's about probably 8 o'clock in the morning now. So people are starting to start their day.
Alrighty.
And the camp is safe as far as you are aware.
I'm just gonna go into the camp and sit down next to probably next to the two new people. Because I'm assuming like Vivra is probably gonna be the only person relatively close to them.
Chasing a corgi around a camp.
When I do walk by,
She's still hoarding a corgi.
Let it go.
when
This
I
is her
do walk by though,
security animal, or not?
I am
security
going
animal,
to pat Toto on the top of the head,
emotional support animal. That's
just so they know I did not forget about them, even though I haven't been next to them the entire time.
Check in with your child.
I'm just making sure. With my like perception, I would be able to tell if they're uncomfortable in that last situation.
I'd say yes. It's very. I guess Toto, describe how you would look to him.
Yeah, pretty much very uncomfortable. And kind of shakes their head once you pat their head.
That hurts when your child is mad at you.
And then I'm gonna go and sit next to the other two.
Is it fair to say that Wythr would have noticed how on guard has been, like that there's some kind of threat to watch out for?
Say yeah.
Wythr will be, she's gonna stand kind of slightly away from the rest of the group, and she's just gonna be keeping watch on every angle.
Vivra's gonna lay next to the carriage or whatever. The wagon. I don't know what it's called.
The carriage, whatever.
Just staying in your wolf form.
Yep, just gonna lay down there. She doesn't want to talk to Velkorin right now, and everyone else doesn't seem to be willing to talk either, so.
Can't understand wolf.
Yeah.
Yeah, none of us can talk to you anyway.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. She doesn't want to talk, and wolf form is the easiest way to just be like, Okay.
So now I'm sitting next to him. So you're just going for a walk, huh?
Yep. Were you just going for a walk?
I was looking for somebody. And I'm gonna wave Pippin over here. And I'm gonna give him a hand symbol, like just a hand signal. And Pippin, give me 1 second here. Is going to cast Zone of Truth again on the two new people.
Oh, hell no.
I mean, I'd
How are they
assume
gonna
that
react
we're.
about that?
I'd assume that we're all within.
He's gonna
50
angle it
feet.
to where it only gets them.
Okay. I'm saying, how are they going to react to spellcast on?
They have to save first.
True.
Definitely.
15 feet's like a really big radius, though. Like, this camp is not huge. I feel like you're definitely gonna get other people.
He can cast it 60 feet away. He's fine.
Yeah, but if everyone's sitting by the campfire, there's no way to angle it away from everyone. Like, the only person you could probably avoid in this moment is Vivra, because she's all the way over at the carriage.
It doesn't have to
I
be
don't. It doesn't
centered
have to
on
be
them.
centered in the camp. They could be at the very edge of it.
Yeah.
He could
Oh,
cast it all out
okay.
into the woods. So for all we know, there's a squirrel out there telling the truth to his squirrel.
And I can
wife.
hear the squirrel right now. I'm like,
Yeah.
shut up.
Okay, DM,
All of a
time to
sudden in
roleplay
the-
the squirrel.
All of a sudden in the tree, you see two squirrels that looked like they were having a good time. All of a sudden, one is now fighting
Very
the other
angry.
furiously because of something. I mean,
Domestic.
actually, Vivra, you can hear the squirrel saying, "I can't
Oh, no.
believe you cheated on me. What the hell is wrong with you?"
I run up to the tree and I do the dog thing where you like stand the paws up on the tree, which I could probably reach their branch with how tall I am. So I'm like, stop it!
Holy fuck,
Shut
that's
up.
a huge fucking dog. Jesus fuck. And
I
they run away.
grab the branch that they're sitting on in my mouth and try to snap it
They
off.
just run the fuck away.
That's right. Get
All right.
get out of here.
I need charisma saving throws from the two.
Yeah, charisma saving throw. Let's see. Ooh.
Oh wait, I just ran through the circle.
I'm gonna
Yep.
make sure it's on me too.
Oh shit! It didn't work on Naomi.
Jeez.
Oh no! Wow.
Damn.
What is it? Wisdom or charisma?
Charisma.
Because I ran through it like an idiot.
Natural
Tell us
20.
how
What did a
Tell
car
us
get?
how you really feel, dog.
I don't remember.
Definitely
how to
not
roll.
good.
What did you get? I gotta know for the DC.
Let's see. It would be a 5.
Okay. Pippin's gonna not look at you and then nod at me, and then at that moment I will walk into it. Because you know what spells casting, you know, because you failed. I'm gonna walk into it.
Sorry,
I'm not gonna say if I failed or saved, but I will send a picture to the DM. But that way, it looks like we're all in the same boat. Now I'd like to ask you again, were you just on a walk?
Yes, we're just on a walk in the early morning.
The dog
It's very
fails.
early in the morning, so just
What's that for?
early in the morning, so
It's
we're
for the
walking around.
corgi.
Let's see what we're gonna do today. As you see, I'm a wanderer.
Corgi.
I take on jobs like the mercenaries, you know. So it's gotta be bright and early. Take a walk.
I see. And I'm assuming you have no idea who they were.
They look like them familiar things, you know how you see Shiekahs everywhere.
Naomi's just keeping quiet.
What are your
Corgi-
names?
The corgi is barking. It looks like he's just talking, but
Corgi's
you don't know
answering
what
all
he's
the
saying.
questions.
What is? I can hear the
That
corgi.
is
What is he
true.
saying?
I'll have to tell you secrets.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah, you can do that because I'm
Whenever
having
you
a
have a moment,
conversation with. Yeah. What are your names?
Well, my name is Akari. I'll let my friend introduce herself if she feels comfortable enough. What's your name?
I'm gonna wait for the other one to. DM, we need you. Let's see if she says her name or not.
She just says her name and it's Naomi.
Well, my name's Velkorin. That over there is Toto. I'm gonna point at Toto. The wolf is Vivra, and the one that you probably can't see right now because I'm gonna look over because I would still know where she is. Is Wythr.
Yeah, the other one that was with you when you both slayed down those people.
Well, if we didn't, they would have gotten to you. So
It's okay. If they tried anything, I would have handled them if I had to.
that is some real confidence because you can't lie.
And Naomi is just kind of
I'm gonna.
shushing the dog since he keeps barking.
I will laugh. I will verbally laugh at that. Just I admire your confidence.
No, sometimes you gotta have that, and make sure you try to have the skill to back it up. Or else wandering will be a lot harder.
So you have no idea why they were after, I'm assuming, Naomi?
I guess with him not answering properly, probably not. It's hard to say.
Yeah, tell him the truth.
You gotta tell if that's a lie.
That is
if
the
any
truth,
form
though.
of that is a lie. That is
It
the
is-
truth.
It's the truth in a
You have
sense.
no idea. Why
You
do you
say,
do
hey.
this, Tom?
You see how much of the truth somebody has to say?
He's compelled to tell the truth. He doesn't have to tell the whole truth, though.
But if any part of it's a lie, it cannot be said. So if he says he does not know, but he does know, he cannot say he does not know. Or she does not know.
Like she said, she's unsure.
She said she doesn't know why they were there, which is the
Yeah.
truth.
Like there's no you're all.
She can
She could
assume
probably-
why they were there, but she doesn't know, so that's why when she answers, I don't know, that would be the truth.
Are they targeting Naomi?
Geez, they might be. It might be targeting me. Maybe some previous job did something to them. I'm sure you already know. You seem well informed about everything, especially with the questions. If anything, did you question him more behind the bushes? What did you find out about him?
I found enough information to know about Naomi. To know that you're gonna need more people.
But you didn't know her name before.
Maybe I didn't just know. Maybe I didn't know your name.
Maybe we didn't know all of our names.
Who am I?
Who am I? Who are you? This is Spider-Man meme. Who are you?
I'm you. No, I'm you.
The way I see it, this
Are
can go one
you?
of two ways. You can be completely honest with us. I'm gonna look at her because I know that she fails. She saved, so she doesn't have to say anything. Or you can test your luck with the bigger group that will come next time. They're gonna keep sending more and more until they get what they want.
Akari will cross her arms as if to think for a moment. While I am not too afraid of a bigger group of anything, or of any sorts, I would prefer the safest route for Naomi, so if you guys are trustworthy, then we can stick around if she's comfortable with it.
I'm gonna look.
Until we get her to a safer place at the very least.
I'm gonna look at Naomi, and then I'm gonna point over to Toto. And then I'm gonna point over to Vivra. How both of them are clearly avoiding me right now.
We're still talking to the corgi.
Oh, secret dog chat.
Like I said, Naomi kind of is just petting him to shush him for now, so he's kind of staying
you-
quiet because Master said be quiet.
If you take a look at either of them, you can tell they're not used to this either. I promise both of them that I will take care of them and protect them. And I know you're smart enough to know that you're going to need more help than just Akari. I don't need to know your importance. At least not yet. But if we are going to be working together and making this the easiest path for everybody, I just need to know where you're going and no lying. I'm gonna try to persuade her.
And this is that. This is that, Naomi. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, go ahead and.
Oh, this is gonna be my one terrible roll for the night or the day.
Wythr is giving everyone a cup of tea that she boiled during this conversation. Can I give Velkorin assistance on their roll because I'm giving them tea? It's a
Just
friendly
in the
gesture.
This group is so chaotic, and there's not a lot happening.
I'll say roll at advantage, Allie.
Okay. It's just without any spoiler, it's that symbol is hiding what the other one is, if that makes sense to you.
Okay. Got you.
Oh, at advantage?
Yeah,
I'll
I'll
take
say at
I'll
advantage.
take it. I'll take it. I rolled a 2 and then an 18.
Oh my god.
Oh wow!
The tea really helped.
You got,
Yeah, that's,
it was all Wythr.
That's a 21. Oh shit! I just unmuted the stream.
She just kind of looks at Akari and then sighs deeply and thinks, we're just trying to get away from the east. We want to be safe. That's much he wants to tell you. Heading for a good boy.
I'm gonna do that dad thing where he sighs, puts his hands on his knees and stands up.
Oh my gosh!
Get the groaning as you get up because you know.
Yeah, my
Your
knees.
bones cracking.
My
Is
knees
there
are what
any-
they used to be.
Meanwhile,
Um,
he's like 20.
gosh.
So just for reference, well, the symbol he was talking about is the green Shiekah symbol, which is Freddy's symbol, or at least his brand of symbol.
Yeah, it's
Akari,
on my
you would-
it's on my leather band on my armor.
Yep, Akari, you would at least recognize it to know.
Yeah, seeing no
So
the
wait,
shell.
you-
Okay.
You covered it or showed it?
It's shown.
It's showing.
Oh, okay.
I have it.
okay.
I have it shown.
Just kind of pointed to it. I see.
Yeah. I can
Where
hide
does-
it when I go into other places,
Where
but
miscellaneous go? Oh, here it is.
when it's
I'll put it
when
on
it's
the
there, it
screen,
is
too.
shown.
I can. It is on. Whoop, that didn't help. I
Like,
need I need a white
How-
square.
how I would have it is I have those metal circles on a band. You can kind of see it in my picture. One of those circles I can flip. That'll have the symbol or not, and I usually have it shown unless I'm going in to meet with people.
Yeah, this green
Oh,
eye
yes.
is the
It's a
symbol.
patch.
Yeah.
Flip it up. Say this area is under my jurisdiction.
Right. You have no power here.
Flips it
Flip it
upside
over.
down. I'm actually a Yiga.
Hand out the white bitches. Do you either of you have any idea? I'm gonna wave to Pippin to release the spell.
I was gonna ask how much time passed since that spell been up.
It's
I
gonna be
guess Naomi
15
will,
minutes
Naomi will add on
or
that.
10 minutes.
I don't think it's been 10 minutes
No,
yet.
there's no way.
No.
Yeah. So that he would drop it for. He would have
Drop
to drop it. Yep.
Yeah.
Naomi would add on to saying that this place isn't safe anymore. Knowing who they are, if they don't report back, then they already know where we are now. So
And
I
then
will-
Akari gives a nod and agrees with her on that.
by the way, the corgi's name is Ganon.
Oh my gosh.
Do you know
I
where?
was trying to think of a name.
Do either of you two know where would be safe?
As somebody who's wandering around, not too sure. Do you have any ideas, Naomi, of where you would feel safe or seem safer?
I don't know. I would assume the more we keep moving, the better. Staying in one place is bound to get us caught. So
Can I persuade the corgi to reply to me?
You can try, I guess.
Yeah. That's 13.
13?
Yeah. It's like, am I rolling against something? Because that's not a bad, like,
Not
it's
bad.
not high, but it's not bad at all. So I'm just, I don't know, persuasion against...
Corgi is persuaded.
What do you roll for loyalty?
Roll for Corgi.
I'll say he kind of just gives you a oof.
I can understand him.
I know. That's what I'm saying for the rest of the people. Which
Are they
is
here
like, Master is saying, be
Roar.
quiet, so I'm going to be quiet.
Ugh. Fine.
Secret dog.
Secret agent dog.
We do have stuff we need to do in this town first. And then after that, I can help you move. Because I'm supposed to show the others around the world anyway. But if you're looking for a place that's safe, moving isn't always going to be your best option.
Hearing showing around the world and then even following up with going around town. It's almost like Akari perked up for a moment. It's just like going around the world. Okay, but before that, what do you got to do in the town? Is it a job or something?
I have to meet with somebody here.
Oh, so it's just a meeting type of job.
There's a big fish.
It's almost like her eyes sparkle like a giant fish. What kind of big fish? Do you have to fight it? Do you have to stop it?
That is to my extent of knowledge, I was sent down here to help remove a giant fish. That is why I need to talk to somebody, so I know what to do with said fish. Now, I do know of a place that would be relatively safe. I don't know if it will be okay with you. But unless you plan on following us forever, I can bring you to a trustworthy person that I know.
If you can give a guarantee they're safe and Naomi's good with it, we can definitely check it out and see how she feels about it.
Vivra tilts her head when you're like, there's someone I know. It's like, hmm?
But it would have to be after we're done with this current situation. Is that all right with both of you?
Yeah, let's fillet a fish.
I'm gonna pull out the very last snack that I hold
Oh no.
in my clothes. It's an actual snack. It's not like it's fruit.
Another mushy pear.
I'm gonna do this after myself, who keeps a lot of hard candies in their suit, and I am gonna just take out like a sweet candy, and then give it over to Naomi, and I'll give one to Akari. I don't know if Akari wants it.
Oh, it goes great with the tea.
She'll
have
take
three-
it as that shit for now.
Steal it.
Can I try to steal it?
Sleight of hand.
Like
have
as
three.
they're handing it over, can I
I
try
have
to take
3
the
in my
candy?
hand. You have to let me
Can I-
finish my sentences.
You know
Well,
how
Too bad.
animals are.
Well,
They'll
you know
just
how
try to take
dogs
all
are.
of them.
She saw
wanna
food
grab
and is
one.
swiping at it.
Yeah, what do I roll to swipe it before Akari can grab it?
I guess both of you roll a
Maybe sleight of
dexterity
hands.
check.
Or sleight of-
Dexterity
It'd be sleight of hands.
Well,
is
I
a
know.
sleight of hand.
Either.
I guess
Yeah.
your sleight of hand and then against Akari's dex
Also,
save,
I
I
guess.
guess.
Oh,
I
you're
guess
never
Vivra's
gonna
tea is
beat
in, like,
my
a
roll.
dish.
Dex save.
It's not a save, it's just a roll. It's just
It's just
I
a roll
I
against
think
each other.
it's your dexterity against my sleight of hand.
Okay, so just
So
regular.
Correct.
Yeah,
That's what I
keep
meant.
in mind that your saving throws, some of them will have your proficiency modifier on them, so the
Yeah,
difference
yeah.
between saving
that-
throw and
yeah.
straight roll.
Yeah, that's why I asked.
so
I would just add my regular dexterity modifier just to make
and
sure, right?
you beat a 23.
Damn.
Oh,
I got a
I
nat
thought you were-
20.
I
got
thought
a
you were
nat 20.
sarcastic when you said that.
Dang.
I was being sarcastic and then I rolled.
Oh,
That dog swiped it out of your hands before you could get it.
That was the most dog thing to ever dog.
I'll sigh and just give the third piece of candy to Akari.
Kari will take the other one and just wonder, isn't
I
that
be
bad
mean?
for dog stomach?
I'm staring you down at this point right now.
Do intimidation, cause I
His dog brain took over for a second.
Dog brain?
yeah.
Oh god.
Been a wolf too long.
Beat a 16 and you will
I
intimidate
don't know
me.
if I can. Hold on, let me see what my intimidation is. Oh, never mind. We have to roll again because unless we match.
Did you roll a 16 as
I rolled
well?
a 16, yeah.
All right, who
Oh
has
my
the higher
gosh!
modifier?
I guess I didn't use a modifier, so if I add a modifier, I guess I beat him. I don't know what I'm supposed to add. I just did a flat luck roll.
There's your
It's
intimidation
intimidation versus because I'm not. It's my. Is it my insight or my? Either way, it's a lot higher than 16 at that point.
It would technically be a DC. So if you would say 16 is your DC, he made it. So
Ah, dang it.
Yeah,
So she's like has her mouth open.
it would technically be your passive wisdom.
Oh, passive wisdom.
Yes.
My so 14. So for sure, she like opens her mouth and then just slowly closes it with the candy that's already inside.
This is the second time I've had to intimidate you in 2 sessions.
One each session.
Yeah.
That's your allotted intimidation check.
Then I'll hand the candy over. Once I'm done checking on everybody, we'll head back into town.
That sounds good.
I'm gonna look over and then I'm gonna start walking over to Toto and I'll whisper or I'll whistle to Wythr that she can come off watch.
oh, okay.
Like a dog.
Oh,
Down, girl.
yeah. Oh,
At
I'm-
ease.
I'm Chris Pratt with a bunch of raptors right now, just
he,
trying to take care of everything. Does anybody want to do anything before I have another conversation?
Wythr nods, but then she kind of
I mean, I'm a little
seems
less
still on
like.
edge.
So I feel like that like she's still like trying to be mad at you, and then she saw the candy and was like, ah, and then she's like, wait, I'm supposed to be mad right now. And so she's like looking at you, like trying to still, like she's squinting as if she's trying to stay mad.
I mean, she's not a negative intelligence, right?
No.
So
No,
she'd be
I
able
know.
to see that there were 3
Oh,
candies.
Yeah, but she what? No, because she was upset because of the murder, and then she saw candy, and that went out the window for a second. Oh,
Ooh,
as a
candy.
direwolf, she is negative intelligence, but I believe the direwolf intelligence doesn't affect her actual intelligence, if I'm not mistaken. Because if it does, she's an absolute dumbass right now. But it doesn't, right, DM? Her intelligence is not the direwolf's.
brain stuff, no.
Thank
No,
goodness.
it's physical.
But as a caveat to your special ring, I'll say sometimes your brain goes into dog brain because you've been in the form for so long.
Oh yeah, because it's been like at least an hour at this point, huh?
Correct.
Oh man. Oh, so the longer I'm in dog form, the more dog-like I start acting.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
Ooh, interesting,
Right.
interesting.
I
All
don't
right.
have
keep that
I
in
don't
mind.
have children. I literally have a pet. Great.
Oh.
All right. Did anybody want to do anything before I talk to Toto?
I would like to look for more food.
Akari continues her making sure Naomi and Ganon get reassurance, and then mentions to Ganon, "Don't worry, they may have a giant dog, but you're still one of the best."
Sorry, I need to stop being sarcastic. Yeah, if there's like stew around or whatever, I'm gonna start sticking my nose into that, but otherwise, I don't think there's much for Vivra to do right now, especially as a dog right now. Unless you have something for her to do.
Pick up camp? I don't know. Not yet. All right.
Yeah, let me just pick up camp real quick with this pause.
Yeah. All right, then I will go and sit next to Toto and hand Toto a little sweet candy typed item.
They will not take it.
They won't take it. Oh.
Oh no.
Oh.
Vivra's nose goes up in the air as a candy is left out for far too long.
I will put it back in my pocket.
Ugh.
Are you doing all right?
Well, no, obviously.
Just gonna let out like just a long sigh. Well, scratches the back of his head because doesn't really know what to do or say.
Mr. Frederick didn't tell me that I was going with a murderer.
I don't think Freddy told you a lot. But I can promise you this, that I only hurt people who need to be hurt. If we didn't interrupt them, they would have hurt those two over there.
I did recognize the symbol on one of them. What, the one that was talking and alive still.
The yellow symbol? Or not, the purple symbol? Sorry, I got the colors wrong.
Yeah.
Did you read about it, or is it something that you knew from your time before?
Time before.
Were they bad people?
You see Toto is doing like mental gymnastics and just like, I want to say mostly yes. They didn't treat me very well.
I'm gonna undo the bottom strap on my mask and then stick my hand up on my mask.
Yes!
Yeah.
Sticking your hand up your ass, goddamn.
I'm rubbing my own forehead right now. Just to adjust it before refascinating it. Gross. I know you're smart, which means I can't get away with lying to you. So I can't tell you that I'm not going to hurt more people. But I told Freddy I would protect you. Then now I have Vivra, and I have everybody else.
Well, I'm just glad you talked to me instead of not. because that happened a lot too. At least with when I was with people before, they would sugarcoat things, and I didn't like that.
Let's say Pippin kind of flies over and sits on your shoulder.
Velkorin is not going to pat their head this time. He's going to put his hand on the other shoulder that Pippin's not on. The world out here is very gray. There's not a lot of black and white out here. So sometimes it might not look like I'm doing the right thing. But like I said, I promised Freddy I would take care of you. And if there's a threat to you or the group, I will take care of it. You can look away. You can pretend it's not happening. But just know the reason I am doing what I'm doing, they are doing what they're doing, is to protect you and everybody else in this group. If you know people are bad, or they've done bad things, we also need to know. Okay?
Okay. If I may then, since I know one secret of yours, and Toto will lean in a little bit towards Velkorin and bring up their hand with the glove on and tug up the glove just a little bit, almost taking it off, but only to where only Velkorin can see. And Velkorin can see a mechanical type wrist. That is what they did to me.
While you're showing your wrist, I'm gonna pull your. Did you pull your glove down? You said.
Yeah, pulled it like just a little bit to where the wrist is showing.
I'll cover up where you're showing your wrist. We'll make sure nobody gets a hold of you again. Okay.
Yep. And Toto seems to be perking up just a bit more after talking.
He's gonna hand over the candy again.
And Toto will take it.
If you need anything, just ask, alright?
Of course.
It gets up and stretches a little bit, and then takes a couple steps, and then immediately turns around. And please stop fighting with Vivra.
But she's so fun to poke at.
I understand, but for my sanity and the sanity of everybody else.
I'll be nicer.
Thank you. I'm gonna walk back, and then I'm gonna start picking up camp.
Was there a bowl of soup or stew or whatever?
There would probably be breakfast.
There was a bowl of tea for you.
Well, if there was breakfast, and if it was stew-like in any capacity, it is all over her nose now.
It says you're cleaning up. Vivra, or not Vivra. Other one, Wythr would have just started to come back out of the bushes at this point.
You're hiding again!
Guess you guys are all packing up and getting ready to go, I would assume.
Wait, DM.
Oh.
Can I take a picture of Wythr?
Oh
You
god.
want to?
You hear a snap of a camera.
This is how you find out I'm a vampire. I don't show up. I'm just joking.
Okay, that's one of your pictures now.
Ears perk up at the sound.
Wythr has never seen this technology before, right?
No, definitely
She
Nobody
looks
here has seen that technology.
like her body language looks freaked out for a second. But I'm gonna.
The
You
picture
just
is
stole her
blurred,
soul.
too.
Yeah.
The only
I'm
one
gonna
that
assume
would.
that my passive insight is good enough that I know it's not gonna hurt me or anything, but
You just see Wythr jump and dodge, roll out of the way.
Okay,
yeah,
It's like when you're trying to
You-
take a picture of your cat.
yeah.
you think
Yeah.
it's not going to hurt you, but you know as soon as you see it, it will hurt you mentally.
Yep.
Take 3d6 psychic damage.
Oh no.
That's what I look like?
Yeah, no one has seen themselves before.
Oh my god, it's like a group picture that he accidentally took.
Oh my
Mostly
gosh.
Withers is like in the center.
I'm gonna assume because you took a picture, you're gonna use your ability to do the thing,
Yes.
right? I guess on
What's
your
So that
thing
Wythr
you're holding.
actually-
If you want to describe the thing you're holding. Ah, we lost Velkorin.
Oh, the
Father!
picture.
Father, no!
They got erased by the picture.
Ah, no! There he
No,
is.
that's
He's
just
back.
that's just Velkorin blinking. We gotta redo it.
Yeah.
Word crashing.
You're back again.
What's up?
So you didn't. Well, you missed Toto taking a picture.
Well,
And,
took a picture and then used some ability. I don't know what
Yes.
the ability is.
I'll just say that, like, for a split second when the picture was taken, like, Wythr reached for her daggers for a second, like, before realizing it wasn't a threat.
You heard the picture sound effect, like, and since you activated the ability, on the screen of your thing you're looking at, you see a little ping, and it's pointed right towards where Wythr is.
Now I know where you are. Always.
Oh god.
Oh my.
I'm gonna turn around and then look at Toto
Vivra is staring Toto down.
and then look at Wythr and just walk away. Like I'm not touching that.
Yeah, walk away.
That's gonna come in so handy.
You walk away, but she knows exactly where you are.
Yeah. Toto didn't take a picture of me.
Oh, I thought it was a group picture.
No, it's just Wythr.
It was just you.
Just
Oh
Wythr.
god.
Like the center focus is Wythr, but I imagine like some
Wythr
hands
has
are
Wythr has her metaphorical bell now.
Right?
No. Wither's not sure what to do about this. The
Is
head
Wythr-
is like looking around. The blue eye glows are like flickering a bit.
The question is,
She looks
Oh, wait.
very unsure about this.
I guess to describe what Toto is holding to, it is basically the Shiekah slate from the Breath of the Wild.
so now let's see. When it took the picture, it probably made a click or snap sound or flash or something, right?
You did hear a click, yeah, just like a...
Akari and Velkorin would at least recognize that it's Shiekah tech, but you have no idea what the hell it is.
Akari would come over and like ask like, "What is that? What did it even do? What was the sound it made?"
I take pictures. And then Toto would take a picture of Akari.
Oh no!
Oh no. Does it flash?
It can.
No.
Blinded.
And now I know where you are. At all times.
I don't like
Wither's
this.
gonna peek over at the screen of it because she has no idea what it is or how it works, but she is clearly like uncomfortable with this information, and she's like trying to understand what it is.
It's like Akari. How does he keep track of us if it's just a picture? We would know what pictures are, right? Photos.
I mean, I assume art is a thing.
Oh, there is
Instant
cam.
portrait.
There are cameras in some Zelda, like a actually, yeah. So that's no.
Yeah, if you grew up
This is
there,
a smartphone more
it's
like it.
probably... For the people who grew up in these lands, it's probably not totally foreign.
I think like it being in that like
is
photos as
very
a
unique.
photos as a photos as a concept exists, but yeah, just the way that one takes it is different. I would say, yeah.
Like you would know paintings exist, at least.
Listen, Majora's Mask gives you a film camera, I guess, for the swamp tour.
That is true.
Dota's the island one. I can't remember.
Yep.
Wind Waker.
Oh, Wind Waker, right?
Box, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So they have like the kind of ones that you have film in it. Well, this one would be more like a smart
It would
device.
be an old timey at that time.
Yeah,
It would be
yeah.
an old timey photo box.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So
they're-
it's
this
like
one's
they
new.
exist. So.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
So she would
Is
know what a
the-
picture is.
Is the picture of Wythr like actively on the screen of it?
Yes.
She
And
takes
you
out
probably
her.
see like a little arrow like pointing towards
Oh
you.
my god. She takes out her dagger and like puts the point of the dagger on the picture on the screen and stares you down. Like, get rid of it.
No.
Should I roll an intimidation check?
I mean,
Yes.
I guess you
My
can try.
intimidation is not great. I'm
More
tiny.
intimidating.
What is? Yeah.
No,
well,
that's an 8. She presses the dagger harder onto the screen.
I mean, that seems pretty intimidating.
Total panics a little. Don't break it.
Wythr wants to break it.
Oh my goodness. Can't believe this is how the PvP happened.
Yeah.
Do I have to roll anything against the intimidation or no?
No, it's just your wisdom
It was-
save. Or it's
It
your
was only an
base wisdom.
8, so
Yeah.
I don't
The lowest
think so.
you can have is 10. Like,
Yeah.
unless you have negative wisdom.
Oh yeah, it's your passive wisdom that she's
Yeah.
rolling against, right? Yeah.
Yep.
So.
Oh, that was a 13.
Didn't work.
Toto will shake the head. No, I will not delete it. Unless you promise not to go off a lot. 1-year-old.
Wythr-
You can't speak.
Yeah, she like tilts her head, steps back a bit. But you're kind of getting like as much of a stink eye as you can get with a mask and no eyes.
Toto will hold up their pinky to you. Pinky promise?
Oh my goodness.
The-
We are
the-
children.
It's almost as if the blue glows where the eyes are narrow a bit. And
Inky eyes.
yeah. Wythr puts the dagger away, but does not pinky promise. She goes and sits down at the camp.
No deleting then. All mine.
Doing.
Once
I mean,
I'm,
Vel was packing up.
yeah, once I'm done packing up camp, I was gonna head into town. But first, I do have to do something.
Boy.
Once it's all packed up.
Father, don't put me in timeout.
Not you. Man, I feel like I'm talking way too much.
No.
Go for it. I mean,
I'm
You have to
gonna-
make up for me
I-
not talking.
yeah.
and
yeah.
me being a dog.
I'm
Talk
gonna
for
walk
both of us.
over to Vivra.
Oh boy, how did I know? I was literally sitting here like, oh my goodness, it's coming, isn't it?
I'm gonna look at you. I'm gonna hold out any food that I would have taken while I was cleaning up. I need you to not be a dog.
She like looks at the like. I feel like she already
roll
ate
go.
most of the food. Wait, there was a roll? What
Oh,
happened?
never mind. Just the chat.
Oh. Let's see. She tilts her head as if to be like, why?
Dog.
I can't understand the dog. I need you to
No.
use real.
Now two of us don't talk.
She'll let out a really heavy dog
Or at least a
sigh,
smaller dog.
and she'll release the transformation and turn back into herself, and sort of like shake her head a little as she reorients to being a person again. And she's like, "Fine. What? Why? Like, I feel like I'm fine as I am."
A
She'll
giant
take one of the
10-foot
foods.
wolf. Yep.
What?
A giant 10-foot wolf. Yep, that's
Yeah.
totally fine.
Literally pops on a transformation with like the brattiest confidence. I'm fine. I know what I'm doing. Stop talking to me.
You know
Like-
more than you, Dad.
She's still not happy with you. She's like, this is her trying to converse without actually yelling or blowing up in your face.
I need to remember what her name is. Hold on.
Oh, Okoku?
Okay,
Are you name dropping?
I have to know. I need her name. I'm gonna just stand next to you now that you are not a dog.
Now that I'm a little shorter than you instead of...
What did I need to know what Ikoku told you?
What? Wait, why? First off, why now? Second off, why?
Because clearly she sent you to me and you have no idea who I am.
I mean, you know her somehow. I have to assume that at some point in the past couple of years we've met, but I don't recognize you because I stayed with her long enough. Because if you trust her, then I have to assume that you've visited her in some capacity, unless the times that she left was when you guys met. Right?
It's possible. But it appears she kept you relatively in the dark.
It needed to be. I don't know. I don't know why she would, unless you have something. But I don't want to talk about that. I don't. And she's like fidgeting at this point because she's like, clearly she's thinking about something.
I'm gonna.
Do you know about where I came from? Because you keep talking about me growing up in the forest, which tells me that you know about as much as I do.
I did get a note from Ikoku explaining you needed to get out of the forest. And I have seen Ikoku with a wolf from time to time when I have met with her.
Yeah, that was me.
But what I'm concerned about is you have the same level of reaction as Toto to seeing a dead body.
I've never seen someone freshly dead. I've never seen someone murdered. I mean, I've seen animals die. Me and Okoku hunted all the time for our food and stuff, but it's not the same.
And it's not. I
Reminded me of someone that I don't want to remember. I'll tell you that much.
And that's fine. I will tell you the same thing I told Toto because I can tell you're upset, just like Toto was. When it comes, this situation is going to come up.
What situation? Dead people? Are we gonna have to encounter that often?
It may or may not come up due to the situation we're in.
Why is that something that I have to experience? I figured Okoku wanted me to get life experiences outside because it's been a long time since I've been anywhere except for a forest, but I don't think life experiences should have to include death. Am I wrong?
It's just going to sit there and think about how to word what he wants to say, as I think about how I word what I want to say in character.
Processing.
Right.
Please stand by.
Brain debuffering.
There is a lot that the world has and the world can offer, but not all of it is good. Not all of it is the forest where you can just go in and kill animals for survival. Somebody might want what you have. Somebody might try to hurt you for no reason. Somebody might try to get Toto with their device that they are. And as this is going on, I'm assuming that's when Wythr's like stabbing the fucking camera. like. I just need
but
you.
that thing looks relatively useless, so I don't know about that, but okay.
The forest is a safe place.
Yes.
We're not in a safe place anymore.
Yes.
Clearly, Naomi is getting... Something is happening around Naomi, and she's now part of our group.
Why? You don't have to do that. Why do you keep helping these people that you don't know?
I am going to pull Vivra into the woods a little bit. And I am going to... I'm using all my spells.
Oh no.
Oh no.
I'm going to disguise self as I take off my mask
Huh.
to show a tan face that's completely like burnt and mutilated on one side. I'm gonna look at Vivra really quick. Just have it off enough to like make a point, and then put the mask back on and clip it back in. Sometimes people need to be protected, and when they're not, bad things can happen. I promised I would protect Toto, who needs to learn more about this world. I have you. I don't know a damn thing about Wythr.
Yeah, because you found her. Or she found us. I guess.
Either way.
Yeah, when you said some people need to be protected when they aren't, they get hurt. For just a second, like if he wasn't focused on her face or looking at her, he might have missed it. But she'll look from his face, which like as he puts the mask back on, he'll glance down at her arm and then back up at him. And it's like really fast, like she glances and then back up. And it's the arm that has the black underneath the runes. And because of after that, she seems to be contemplating, and then she goes, "What if we can't protect them?"
I'm gonna turn around and take a step towards camp. And then look back. Mask on, of course.
Yeah.
Then we have to live with it. And the scars that come from losing that fight. I'm just gonna walk back in.
Oh my gosh.
And I walk away.
Yay!
Yeah, she's not gonna try to stop him from going back. She's gonna stand there for a moment, just like processing what she just saw, the interaction and everything, and she's gonna find it difficult to get his face out of her head for a little while, basically. The face that he showed her.
Yes.
And then she'll rejoin, and she'll have a different sort of stance, and put her hands together and like, all right, what's the plan?
Looking at everybody, we need to go in town. We need to speak with a contact of mine, get information on whatever the heck is going on with this fish, and take care of it so these people can eat. After that, we're gonna head back up to Freddy. That way we can get Naomi into safety.
Okay. I mean, how hard can it be to kill a fish?
I don't know.
Roll the montage of us failing.
I need to ruin the moment for a second. Right as he turned to walk away, somebody followed, so it went "Yay!" as he was walking away. But you guys didn't hear it because you're not on the stream.
Yeah.
Oh God.
So I assume you guys are heading back into town at this point after you've packed up.
Mm-hmm.
Unless anybody else wants to have another conversation.
I need somebody else to have a conversation, man.
Okay, so what? Okay, we can have another conversation. Vivra is going to, after they're packed up and like kind of they've resituated and everyone's doing their own thing, she's gonna kind of steel herself a bit and then just go, all right. And then she's gonna walk up to Toto and pause and go, meep. How are you doing?
Don't hurt me. I'm sorry for being a pain in the butt.
Yeah, I'm not. What? Thanks, I guess. But you seemed just as disturbed as I was, and I don't know. It's not a big deal or whatever. I'm just making sure you're fine.
Toto would not. I am okay.
Okay.
It's just I never seen anything like that before, and it was kind of spicy.
But that I would not use that word for this situation, but
Yes.
it was a lot. Yeah.
Yes.
Something I personally would like to try to avoid in the future.
Well, I understand if we can't though, because Mr. Velkorin explained very thoroughly that they're a bad people. And the world isn't as black and white as I view it as.
Black and white. Why? Why did you think it was?
Well, I always read about heroes in storybooks, and that's really all I did read when I was younger, and the hero would always triumph and they would do, all these good things, and there was no really killing involved other than like monsters and all that stuff. I guess I just had a skewed perception.
Maybe. Is hero books the only kind of books you like to read?
I like reading all sorts of things, but the fantasy books that one of my favorites is this book called Twilight Princess.
I don't know if I've read that one yet. Do you have it?
I do. Hold on. Toto will like go through their bag and then bring it out. Ah, here it is, and hand it to you. You can borrow
Sure.
it if you want to.
But yeah, all right.
There's a preference. This book is old as fuck.
Is it like ready to fall apart?
Pretty much.
She's like, I cannot guarantee the safety of this book if you give it to me.
That's okay. I have the story memorized in my head.
How? I mean,
I've
I
read it a
guess by
lot.
the state of it, yeah, okay, I can see that. I'll find you a not so happy book if you want to read one. I've read a tragedy or two in my free
Yes,
time.
that would be wonderful. I will
Okay.
read any and anything.
I don't know if Vivra has books on her right now. We never talked about that, DM.
Do you have
I
books on you?
I don't know. Do I roll a luck check to see?
Roll a history check, I guess.
History check, nice. Alright, let's see if I've got a book. Ooh, history is... That's a dirty 20.
You have a couple storybooks, I guess.
Oh, I'll be like, alright, well, here, take... She'll grab a random one, won't really look at it, and she'll hold it out to Toto and be like, this way, you've got something of mine, I've got something of yours, and I don't have to owe you anything.
Okie dokie.
So
I
she'll
will take
put...
care of it.
Yeah, she'll put your book into her bag. Right,
Thank
good,
you.
good talk. That's, yep. And then she kind of walk away.
Okay, bye.
Wythr looks like excited and impatient to go. Every time someone says there's a giant fish, she like tilts her head.
Like tilts her head excitedly.
Yes, curiously.
If she shows enough excitement, Karya will definitely notice it. It shows the same mutual and says, "Yes, I want to see the giant fish too."
Let's go.
All right, DM. It has been 2 weeks. Who am I meeting with?
You would be meeting with... What did I name him? Dima is the
Dima.
elder and the friends. Sidon.
Okay. I would know where they are though. Like rough idea.
You would know they're in the town, probably. Wandering around
Okay.
something.
When we get into town, I'm going to find a random individual. What was her name again? Deidre? Dida?
Dima.
Dima?
The he. D-I-M-A.
I'm just gonna post it
That
there
one.
since it's
Yep.
there. I'm just gonna pull over a random citizen.
Hello, random citizen.
We are 7 feet tall people.
Wythr's
say
on high
there's
alert
just like
again
a
now
woman
that they're back
who's
in the town.
kind of just sitting in the shade, just kind of people watching, and she sees you walk up to her. Can I help you? You're huge.
Thank you. I'm looking
Aren't you hot in
for
that?
a little, yes. I'm looking for the village elder. I'm looking for Dima. Do you know where he might be?
I'm walking around with Sidon here about, I don't know, half hour ago. Probably check the docks. That's most likely where they're at.
Thank you.
Would-
I'm
Go ahead.
gonna turn around. Do I have my band with me?
Oh,
My party?
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm
that's
sure I'm there.
Yeah, I'm specifically
Wither's
making
gone.
sure Wythr is there. I know Akari is there if Naomi's there. I don't have to worry about Toto. Toto won't leave.
Pippin's gone. No.
I'm out.
Would Wythr... Actually, no, she wouldn't know this.
All right, if everybody's there, I will lead us down to the docks, I guess.
I guess now that you guys are kind of exploring the village a bit more, you can, like I said before when I described it, it's relatively small, but it's a fishing village, so there's not a whole lot going on. There's a couple fish stalls, obviously, and for the most part, all the houses look pretty much hand-built. They're very small shacks, but all very open air, open everything, because obviously we're in the tropics, at least in this area. So, and it's probably getting close to about midday now, so most of the fishermen would have been out already. So for now, most people that are in towns are the older people who can't fish anymore, or kids are running around playing and stuff like that. So I'll say as you make your way to the docks, from a distance you guys can see a rather large Zora man who's adorned with all kind of fancy pieces of metal and jewels next to a very, height comparison, a very short old man who is kind of hunched over. His walking stick is a fishing spear, and he's got a long white beard. He looks very thin, very scraggly, but at the same time very muscular on top of that, if that makes sense.
Master Roshi.
Basically.
Wythr is noticeably taking in all the details of giant fish man, tilting her head and leaning back and forth.
And
I
then
forgot about midday.
Rick.
Vivra, if it's super sunny and Vivra's in her human form, it's safe to assume that her umbrella's out and open.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
We'll need her smoking in the middle of town.
Right. And as you get closer, it is even more apparent, this guy is huge. You thought Velkorin was tall. This guy stands at least 3 feet taller than Velkorin as you guys are getting up to approach him.
I have a question for you, DM.
Please.
Would I have met him before with my connections through Freddy?
Roll a history check. Gonna give me an idea if you've met him or not, probably.
That's not a good roll. That's a 7.
Evan, I will say Freddy has talked about him. You haven't met him personally yet, though.
Okay. I am going to just approach.
As you approach, they're just talking about the sea and random things that would be appropriate for a fisherman trying to talk about people, what's going on with how people are doing, how people are faring. Seems like they're both kind of have a worried tone to it, but as soon as they
keeps pace, but Velkorin's so tall and Wither's excited to see this person. She's probably jogging to keep up.
Wait, I have short little legs. As you approach, I'll say that they'll turn towards you because obviously you guys look very out of place in this land where most people have very few clothes on just because of all the heat.
I look fine. I don't know about you guys.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
the older man will talk first and say, "Can I help you too? You people, I should say. There's more than two of you there. Whatever."
Well, we were sent down by Prince Frederick to help you with your problem. I believe you have a fish problem.
Frederick, yes.
Sheesh.
I know a little bit about him. Side on here, most of the details. He's been kind of dealing with the problem we've been having here, and like I said, you guys look up and just fucking giant towering fish man over like
Wither's
at
neck
least
fully craned
at
back
least-
to look.
double height the small people here, and at least a good 3 feet taller than the two tall people.
You see Toto like vibrating in place and trying to be quiet, just like.
And he is a very deep blue shade of Dora. And he just kind of looks down at you and smiles almost immediately. Looks very friendly and non-threatening, and says, "Oh, you must be Velkorin. Freddy told me about you. Oh, look very interesting. I've never seen people like you guys before. But anyways, we should get in hand here. Let's make our way back to somewhere a little more private, and we can have our discussion here." And kind of points off to the way, and the elder leads you guys off to his hut, where you can sit down in front of a map and such, and they can explain things you better. So, we've been having problems with a specific beast here. We have named it Bjorg because it's very similar to an old beast that was talked about in legends that fishermen speak of. And this beast is huge. They stretch about 15 to 20 feet long, and is extremely aggressive to anybody who comes into its territory. Our fishermen have kind of been working around it. As long as we don't go into its territory, that doesn't attack us. But the problem is territory moves pretty much every other day, and the only time we really know where it is when an attack happens. So the only people we've been able to send out are our best. Even myself, being a Zora, I can't deal with it by myself. Beast has been a bane on this poor village.
I see. Well, we have a few more people here that will be able to help now.
I see that. Freddy only told me there was going to be two of you, and then the fairy.
I picked up a few extra people on my way here.
Well, more the merrier. I am always appreciative to see more friends.
Acquaintances, more like.
Wither keeps looking at the water, looking back at giant fishman, and looking back at the water, leaning around, tilting her head like she's just really seems excited and curious.
If possible, will you be coming with us to show us where these attacks are happening? Are they happening more on the coastline or further in?
That's the problem. Like I said, we haven't really been able to pinpoint where it resides. The only time we've been able to track it is once somebody enters its territory, and then they get attacked. I do have a plan of what we could maybe do, because I am faster than the beast. At least I can get away with it. I just haven't been able to fight it by myself. I was thinking if I could use myself as bait, we can lead it somewhere and perhaps deal with it that way.
The only issue I would see is I don't think many of us can fight well in the water.
I do have at least a partial answer to that. Frederick told me there'd be 2 of you, so I did bring 2 sets of armor that are Zora made that will help people swim, as well as. I suppose if we needed it, we could have somebody who ride on me. That way, I can somebody who's who's can't swim at all. We could use me as I can ride around on my back.
I'm gonna put a hand on Wythr and Toto at this moment because something inside me tells me one of these 2 are gonna want to do it. Probably Wythr.
I was ready for Wythr to just zoom over at the herd of
Immediately, my hands are going on them. Like, hold on, we gotta figure this out first.
Hold on, wait a minute.
So you have 2 sets of armor that can help.
Yes.
I can hit from a distance, so it would be smarter to have some of our close quarters attackers. Vivra, can you turn into anything besides a wolf or a land creature?
Truly. Well, I mean, I've been working on shark, not quite there yet, but I can transform into a giant toad.
Toad should work.
That
Although
That-
it is salt water, is that gonna?
I mean, it says I can breathe air and water, so
by D&D standards, it don't fucking matter.
I know that this was the Zora speaking to you, saying, yeah, it would.
I mean, I've only ever practiced in lakes, but surely I will be okay.
The armor that I brought with it is
Yeah.
imbued with some magic, but like I said, it is Zora made, so essentially while you're wearing it, you should be able to swim no problem, as well as you will. Where to go? As long as you're wearing the armor, you can breathe underwater as well, so that'll help if you need to, if the beast drags you under. Just be careful around lightning. Lightning would not be good while wearing this armor. Just like a Zora, we don't do well with lightning.
Based on previous fight, our one previous fight, and how everybody reacted, Akari and Wythr, I think you 2 should wear the armor.
Wythr waves her arms in front of her and shakes her head no.
And just so you also know, we have, as another plan of attack, the villagers. We could have them make some sort of makeshift platform for you. Kind of give us an area of attack.
Wythr points at like some rowboats and stuff, and like kind of holds her hands up questioningly.
This one must not speak, huh? Have you ever been to the sea, little one?
Tilts her head, shakes her head no.
That will definitely be interesting then. She would probably be the safest riding on my back then, if she doesn't know how to swim at all.
She points at the boats again. Shakes her head.
Does she know how to use a boat?
Nope.
How about this? I can still wear the armor and put my mask on, right?
Your mask is.
I will. Actually,
Akari will
Here.
ask about the armor as well.
Akari, you should definitely wear an armor.
It is.
I agree.
It is a chain shirt.
I
Armor.
can swim, but will this help me kind of be able to have my mobility in the water?
Okay, for mechanic wise, while you're wearing the armor, your movement speed becomes your swim speed. You can breathe underwater. You are resistant to ice damage and vulnerable to lightning damage.
Oh yeah, so that's the answer. Yes, you can fight like normal in water.
Correct.
Akari will wake it. She takes it. It's kept.
Vivra, do you want to be a toad or do you want to wear armor?
I'm looking at this and I don't think I can actually be a toad yet. I'm like
Okay.
reading about it. Like it's honestly we're gonna leave it up to the DM because I thought because it was land and water that it would be passable, but I'm reading about it and it's like once you reach 4th level, this swimming beast, blah blah blah. And I'm
Yeah,
like,
so it's
oh,
not.
so if the DM wants to allow it, then great. Otherwise, we're gonna have to retcon that.
Yeah, we'll just say fuck it. Can use the frog.
Yes, I'll be the frog.
Dom is all for frog.
Toto, do you know how to swim?
Swim? I've only read about it.
Oh no.
Okay, here's my thought process. Akari and Vivra you're gonna go Toad, right, Vivra?
Yeah. Technically, I can carry someone on my back. Technically, I'm not saying I will. Okay.
Akari gets the armor for sure. Toto goes on
Toad.
the prince's back because if Toto can't swim and if Toto has an issue with combat, like gets stressed out or anything, that way Toto's with somebody. I'll take Wythr on a platform or a boat, and I'll wear the second armor because I know how to swim. In case we go under, I can grab Wythr.
Wait. So none of the rest of you know how to swim?
One of them can't talk to confirm. They just keep pointing at a boat. Toto can't swim.
Wythr, if you can swim, just nod your head.
She just tilts her head like she's not entirely sure.
See, okay,
We could shove her into the water
Lord.
and find out.
we're not gonna do that.
But we could.
We could, yes.
Like, I could super easily just dunk her in and then pick her back out, probably.
my overall thought process, that is the best strategic we can be. And Akari, Naomi might need to stay here with the village chief while we do this.
That should be okay, I'm sure. Be safe here, and we'll have Ganon stay behind.
The chief nods and says, I can keep her safe. I might look a little old, but I can hold my own against you whippersnappers.
All right.
And he looks down at the
Ari
dog.
pulls out a red
Right,
scarf.
you're gonna
similar
help
to
too,
hers. Pulls out a scarf similar to hers and puts it around Ganon.
Oh no, it's cute.
Barf.
Yeah.
He barks and wiggles his butt like a corgi.
You know what to do.
Gives you a nod. He kind of stands up looking extra proud.
Does the corgi have cursed eyes like they do in that pit crew?
Yes.
Probably not. Oh, no.
The DM has spoken.
DM has said it, so thus it does have it.
Oh no.
Does this all work for everybody? I don't want to decide for everybody if it doesn't work.
Akari 100% agreed with taking a suit.
Well,
I know you can hold your own.
I decided for myself that I would be a toad. So, there.
Of course.
Alright, so who is riding on my back and who is staying on the platforms?
I will stay on the platform with Wythr. And
That's
Toto
fine.
will be with you. I'm gonna take a step forward and then kind of like whisper into his. Just whisper into him.
His ear, yes.
His ear. Yeah, I don't
Ear
fucking.
hole.
I don't know. Like he's like the
Ear.
blue. He's like the blue ones from like Ocarina of Time, right? He's not like the ocean ones where
he's
it's like the shark and.
Breath of the Wild ones. But he's blue instead of red.
Okay. If anything does happen, you need to leave with Toto immediately. If any one of us go down.
Nods at you and says, I'll protect them with my life.
I'm gonna
In front.
step back. The last thing I want to do is scar Toto by killing one of us.
Trauma!
Right, so Velkorin and Akari, I gave you guys in your D&D Beyond the armor. Should be in your backpacks.
Okay.
And equip them. I would assume you'd want to do that. If I did it right, it should give you the things that I said it did. Just to refresh that while you're wearing the armor, your movement speed is equal to your swim speed. You can breathe underwater, and you are resistant to ice damage, but vulnerable to lightning.
Electric.
Don't get zapped. It will not feel good.
I think this is better than my regular armor. Hold on.
Oh,
It might be. I think it's technically a +1 chainmail.
Oh, I might have to.
But it's a
That's
chainmail,
insane.
so
Might
I don't
end
Oh
know
no,
if that
my
affects your
armor is the
stuff.
same either way.
oh, interesting.
So,
There's a lot of disadvantages that just popped up on my fucking skill my my rolls. Holy shit!
Disadvantage odds. Oh no.
Look at all of the disadvantages. Jesus. Okay.
Oh, yep.
Where do I see that?
If you're wearing the armor, it would pop up like since we're wearing the armor, we have disadvantage on acrobatics, athletics, sleight of
Oh my
hand,
gosh.
stealth, strength, and dexterity.
You do not need disadvantage on strength.
I have disadvantage on stuff because I'm not proficient with this type of armor.
yep. It's your
I see,
proficiency,
I
right?
see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, because it's heavy armor. Okay.
Yep. Yeah. We are not heavy armor users. At least I am not.
Definitely not here either.
Nope, I don't think
Nobody
any of
in
you
this
are.
group.
I don't think any of us are.
I think all of you are light armors. I don't even think most of you guys can use medium.
I'm pretty sure I'm
Or is
like
leather medium.
0 armor.
You're a druid, so you shouldn't be wearing armor.
Yeah.
I guess. Just for a slight pause, I'm not sure how long this combat will go. Vivra said she's got another thing going. Do we want to try to do the combat now or save it for next?
We can. I personally would vote for saving, just so we don't have to feel like you have to rush to it or anything.
Yeah, because
Yeah, I don't want to force you guys to feel like you have to rush through it.
We could make
And
this
we're
a
at
shorter
six.
session.
We're at 6. We're at a minimum of 7 player combat right now.
Right.
Yeah, and I would also like everybody be able to enjoy it without worry too.
Yeah.
So.
Actually, we're at 8 people because there's 6 of us, and then there's the prince, and then the fish at least. So that's 8 turn combat.
So,
Yeah.
So I'd say we can wait.
I mean, starting next session with the combat is a pretty good way to start a session.
True.
I think our next combat we have to switch to the Fridays, though. That's when Akari switches over.
Yeah,
Yes.
because next week after I come back, my digs off will be Friday, Saturday. So Fridays will be it.
Sure. Okay. So we'll plan to start it next. So, to clarify our plan currently,
I could technically do the 5th, but that's what is that, a week?
that's
would need more
pushing it
time,
for
right?
me.
Yeah. I was saying that would be too soon.
Yeah.
I only say that because I should be back the morning of that 5th, but yeah, that would be too soon. So anywhere from the 12th and over, just let me know.
Clarify the current plan. Whatever, you could say this is as me being Zoraman. Toto will be riding on my back. We'll have the platform set up for people to run to if they need to get away from the fish. Because, again, this is a huge beast, and we have lost a few people to it already, so we need to be careful. Toto, the small one, will be on my back. Velkorin and Wythr, you two will be on the platforms. And Vivra, you'll be a frog. I guess, again, to clarify, we need to be very careful. The two of you that have the armor, this beast is very fast in the water, obviously. So, you're trapped in a corner. Try to either get to land or get to the platform. I don't think I'll be much use while carrying Toto. I'm not going to be able to attack while carrying her. So, Be aware.
Wythr nods.
Are there
Sounds like a
any
plan.
Are there any other supplies you would like to gather? We try to do this in the morning, or do you want to try? When is the best time for you guys?
I have a question for the DM.
East.
Because now I'm thinking, did you just give me a dagger, or did we trade those bombs for a dagger?
I'll just give you a dagger.
Sweet.
We're blowing up the fish.
Do you by chance have some
Let's go,
thin,
Jaws.
some thin rope?
Does a fishing port have rope?
I need fishing line, pretty much. I'll need some fishing line and some hooks.
Think we can handle it.
You got any weapons?
I'm gonna attach some bombs to my arrows.
Oh.
Making bomb arrows. All right.
They're in the world.
Yep.
Like,
That
I
does a
might as
thing.
well make
I'll allow
some.
it. Just for, I would say, make it. What would that be? A tinker check,
That's
probably.
intelligence plus. That's just intelligence.
Just
and a
make
roll.
a straight intelligence check to see how
Oh,
well you make these arrows.
Oh God.
I'm gonna say you've probably done this before, so it's not gonna be
Yeah.
terrible of a DC for you.
No, it shouldn't be too bad.
Wythr knows her way around bombs. She could help.
Wither can't speak, so I don't know what she's good at.
Wither wants to help.
Just making sure. it's
Akari
not
question still stands. You got any weapons?
me.
We have
Is
spears.
that plus? It's this plus 2. I'm using the anti-som. Say no. So it'd be 21.
Oh yeah. Yep. You were definitely had no problem making those bomb arrows.
Okay, so then I would have 5 because I had 5 bombs.
Okay.
I'm gonna put those in my inventory.
5 bomb arrows, essentially, they'll do the same thing as a normal bomb, just at range. Just be aware, friendly fire is a thing.
Oh, I know.
Also, platforms blow up. So,
Yeah,
just be
Oh my
aware.
goodness.
Don't drop it.
I got it.
Also, to make a third phrase, if a bomb gets wet, does it still go off?
Yes.
Depends on the fuse.
I would. Yeah, depends on how it's set.
Okay.
But
I'll say with the 21, you took all that into mind when you were making them. So
you got to think about this too. The arrow hits the water. Like arrows are useless once it enters water. It
right,
doesn't
good point.
go down. Yeah, like it's like a bullet. It goes maybe a couple feet and then it's useless.
Right.
Like, I'm shooting it when it surfaces.
Mm-hmm. I got it.
We can work to make that happen.
Yeah.
I think we should all take at least a short rest before
Velkorin
going.
did use up most of their spells.
Maybe
Yeah,
a
level
long
1
rest
spells.
then.
You guys wouldn't know that, but yes, I
True.
did.
Above table.
No, Vivra has used a couple of spells herself.
Yeah, I'm almost out of spells.
Fair.
But yeah, I would say take a rest and then attack it in the afternoon before sunset.
Yeah, so that I can see better.
Above table, don't forget about Corin's ability. If you get to a point where it's dark and he has to, you guys are relying on dark vision,
I
he
forgot about my
disappears.
own ability. Oh no. I'll strap a light, or you'll just see
Oh
a
my
fuse light in
gosh.
the corner and just from somewhere and then shoot across the.
Oh
the
man,
way.
I wasn't even thinking about if he like fell in the water or something. I was
Right.
just
I'd be
like,
gone.
oh,
I'd be
the
immediately
monster.
gone. Yeah,
Yeah, you. Oh yeah, for sure.
but he wouldn't be able to see where I am either.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Is
Assuming
at
he's
first I was
relying
like,
on that side. If he has blind
Yeah.
sight or sound sight, whatever. then-
Yeah,
So,
okay, I'm just
just-
gonna assume we're taking a long rest, and I'm gonna click on it.
yeah.
so your plan is to attack at dusk then.
Yeah,
When there's
while,
still
while
some
we
light.
still have
While
light,
there's still
yeah.
light.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's not like noon light where it's shining all up in our faces.
It's at dusk when all the fishermen are coming in, which would make sense to be able to lure the beast in because it's being chased.
Logic. Yeah.
People are being
Yeah.
chased, most likely. Okay. Is there anything other prep you would like to do to plan for before the combat for next session?
Not for me.
Actually, do I have any gems on me?
You might have like not precious gems, but you might have like a quartz or something like that.
A quartz? Okay, hold on.
So, any other preparations you guys want to do then?
I'm good. I'm good to start combat right away next time.
Believe everything
I
is
can't
set.
think of anything else I would need.
But
Hold
just
up,
keeps
one-
sticking
sorry.
her foot in the water, trying to figure out what it is.
I do have something, but we can start it with next session before we start combat.
Oh, make sure you write it down so you don't forget.
I'll know what it is. It's
Okay.
something that I don't have any of.
Do I have like a garnet
Interesting.
on me or anything?
Garnet. I will say you probably have a garnet.
Poggers. Okay.
Just okay. You just have random. Alright. Okay. That'll be our plan for
I am
next
gonna-
time. We'll start with the combat right away. We'll figure
Julia's
out.
gonna make an infused item.
Oh no. She's gonna make a fused item. Oh god.
Infused item. Infusion.
Infused. Oh right. Right. Oh right. You're an artificer. Of course. So never mind. I'm dumb. Yeah. You would have at least a couple gems. You would have at least a couple assorted random gems. I forgot you're an artificer, so of course you would.
Yes.
Nah, you don't have any gems. You're just fucked. Your whole class abilities, nah, you can't use any of them.
You forgot to bring your supplies. That's crazy.
Yeah, I would say
I'll
you have.
Start reading that book during the long rest.
I'll say
That's
you have
not
a small bag of various gemstones.
Okie dokie.
Okie doke. Like I said, we will be switching to Fridays starting the next session. I don't know what day we're gonna plan out yet. We'll figure that out, and then I'll post it on Twitter. But as far as that, we'll figure some stuff out from now. If anybody joined late, I'll probably upload the VOD in a day or two here, so you can watch it there or figure other stuff out. But yeah, so we will make a plan and throw it up on Twitter when we know what's going on here. Just throw this up for the links to all of our players again. I missed the S. Hey, there we go. So there's a link for everybody there. And let's see if I can find somebody to raid. Unless somebody has a recommendation already. Yes, no, maybe.
I got
Nope.
nobody.
Nope.
No, well, I know we
Neither.
rated somebody last time, so
We
don't
raided
want to do
Obsidia last time.
that. Yeah.
Let's see if anybody is on. He is on again.
Yep.
I don't follow a lot of people on Twitch.
This way, D&D. See who's on. Oh, gotta follow again. Heard it. Oh, that's not a
Thank
follow. That's
you.
the
Right.
Rose is throwing subs at us again. Thank you, Rose. Oh, to high. Go. I am biased with
Freaking
VTubers. I'll do a
dancing guy.
VTuber.
Oh, there he is.
Suave.
The
Couple.
timing.
It's so good. What do you mean?
Suavemente.
Alright,
So sad I can't use it.
okay, everybody else has been going forever, so fuck it.
Oh,
We're
no.
gonna raid Obsidia again. Take it easy. She just started an hour ago. Right, this me. Yes, I did. All right, perfect. All right, so we'll go off to see what Obsidian's up to. Looks like she has on doing her D&D session, and we will see you guys next time we play. Bye bye.
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 Peace.